do get a, when you're M Plus member, you do get a discount on the what you call it, on the margin account. M1 Finance does have a margin account, which I'll be talking about later. But that being said, so because it has a margin account, the discount you can get can actually pay for the M1 Plus itself if you're using margin. But this is if you have, like, when I did the math, I believe it was over 100,000, and that's for the $50. So if it goes to 125,000, then you're gonna need 200 about 200,000, more than 200,000 you're gonna need. So you're gonna need more than 200,000 after the first year for the margin account to pay for the M1 Plus itself, and then it'll be like you're pretty much getting it for free because of the discount offered by the margin account from the M1 Plus. I have millions of dollars in my account, so of course I'm using M1 Plus. But if you don't have as much as me, then you don't want to use M1 Plus unless you have like at least 100,000 and you're using margin. So if you're not using margin, so it's a waste. Don't get it. And the reason I say it's a waste because you get better cashback credit cards, and you can also get better checking accounts with higher yields. I already have I made a video about a 4% interest bank. So if you guys want a bank that offers 4% interest and it gives you free $50 when you use my referral link, check out the video. It's actually, I'll be putting it in the link in the description. But if you see this video before I put the link, then you can see the video on my channel, the 4% interest bank video. So that's why the M1 Plus is not worth it unless you're a millionaire, almost a billionaire like me. So we can see the margin account right here. M1. And when we can see the M1 Borrow, the simplest and lowest cost way to borrow money. Low interest rate, instant access, flexible use. And essentially with this margin account, it allows you to use about one third of your actual portfolio in margin, I believe. 1/3. You could check on their website. And so if you have like 10,000, they'll only let you borrow like 3,000 or something like that. So if you have $1 million, they'll only let you borrow 300,000. You get the picture. And then over here we have the research. You can research all the companies you want. They have the news, the stocks. You could look at all these stocks. You have the funds, the ETFs and mutual funds and all that. Well, actually it's mostly just ETFs. You have the expert pies, and this is, some of these are for people who they don't want to pick stocks themselves. One thing about M1 Finance is it offers fractional shares, so you don't have to borrow full. You don't have to buy the full stock when you're buying a stock. You could just buy a small piece of it in percentages. You could like set up your portfolio. Like you can make something. you put like 1% on Apple and 50% on Facebook or something like that, you know, depending on how you want to invest. And they don't have a minimum either on M1 Finance. You can invest like a penny if you want. So that being said, and this app also, once every $10, this app reinvests all your money into fractional shares of the selected companies that you put in your portfolio. So not only is it more automatic, but it's also fractional. So these are two pros. Now one con is, because it's automatic, you want to stay away from illiquid companies with low volume. Do not buy low volume companies on M1 Finance, because M1 Finance buys it all on market orders, and so if you pick a low volume stock, it's going to buy it at a bad price and you could lose a lot of money. So never buy low volume stocks on M1 Finance. That's a golden rule. And you see we have the plan for retirement, the responsible investing, the income earners, the hedge fund followers. These ones are kind of cool, but when I tried it once, for some reason it was losing a lot of money. Like I think it was because, I'm not sure what it was. I think it was maybe some of the companies were low volume or something like that. It was acting like a low volume company. So when I've used one of these. I forgot which one I've used. It didn't work out too well for me, but you could try it if you want. When I followed the hedge fund, or you could just buy an ETF, you know, buy VGT or something, VGT ETF or something like that, if you just want to, or the S&P 500 or small cap value stock. They got different industries and sectors you could get from, which is interesting. Let's see what they got technology over here. And that's what pops up. Oh, it's interesting. That's interesting. So they have, depending on what sector you want, theoretically you could just include all these into your profile and have a diversified portfolio. It's interesting. So they have a lot of features. I think this one is new. I don't remember seeing these. Was these always here? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And you got these blue chip 20. That sounds cool. What's over here? So you got all these companies in blue chip 20. So they got some cool features you guys could check out, or you could just hand select the portfolios, and you can have portfolios within portfolios. So you can have like 5 portfolios in one type of thing. They allow you to have like folders and create your own folders, create your own set of stocks, and you could have like each portfolio you create could have like 100 stocks, but your main portfolio could hold different portfolios. So you could have like 500, 1,000 hand selected stocks if you wanted to, if you created more than one pie and you put all your pies into your main portfolio. So there you guys have it. M1 Finance is offering a referral bonus. So if you guys sign up, and I believe if you guys deposit up to your first $100, you guys get $10 bonus. So I'll double check that. You could see it in my description. You'll have the exact information on it. So smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, sign up for M1 Finance, use my referral link, get your $10 bonus, and see you next time.